Xabi Alonso leaves Real Madrid. We've all heard it, and they brought Bibiola. I still don't know how to say his name. And Jurgen Klopp, ladies and gentlemen, just rejected Real Madrid. If that's not a depressing week, then I don't know what to tell you guys, ladies and gentlemen. Breaking news, a lot of news has come out, a lot of Barcelona news has come out, a lot of on Xabi Alonso, a lot of Bibiola that I'm going to be talking about. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a new series called the Real Madrid and Barcelona News weekly thing that we are going to do. This time we're actually going to do it. Ladies and gentlemen, let's start with Jurgen Klopp. He was linked, Fabrizio actually confirmed it, he was linked to Real Madrid. Real Madrid boards of directors apparently love the idea of Jurgen Klopp and they want to bring him as a manager to Real Madrid, ladies and gentlemen. And Jurgen Klopp, he was probably going and learning a new language of Spanish just so he could say no in Spanish to us, ladies and gentlemen. If we thought that we could pull a Jurgen Klopp out of a retirement, out of a managerial retirement after he couldn't do what he needed to do with Liverpool in his last year, right? Ladies and gentlemen, you are very deluded. And you know what? He didn't need to learn Spanish to say no to us. Jurgen Klopp apparently has already rejected us one day after sacking Xabi Alonso. He said if Xabi Alonso, who showed more than 2 years in Leverkusen what an extraordinary talent he is as a coach, has to leave Real Madrid only 6 months later, it shows you that things are not 100% at the club, ladies and gentlemen. And he has already rejected us. I'm so sorry, but I thought we had the pull rate of Barcelona here. Barcelona, who pulled Hansi Flick like it was nothing. He brought him back after he was done in coaching, I believe, for a few years, was it? Or a year or two, he was done after Germany national team. And they brought him back like it was nothing. And look at Hansi Flick, happier than ever, man. Xabi Alonso leaves and we thought we could pull a Jurgen Klopp. And he rejected us literally 12 hours after the announcement. That is the saddest and most depressing thing of all time, man. Because how did we turn this Real Madrid team into a Manchester United team is something that I cannot comprehend, man. The fact that the brother Xabi Alonso is actually the #1 trend in football right now. Everyone is feeling sympathy for the brother. Even Real Madrid fans like me felt sympathy for Xabi Alonso, because how can you not feel sympathy when he had a 71% win ratio in less than a season, ladies and gentlemen, in his first season? Look at the last 5 managers. No one, I'm telling you, no one, even Zidane included, no one had as much percentage of a win rate as goddamn Xabi Alonso, man. And yet we kicked him out, yet we did not trust the process, yet Vinicius Juniors, all the players came out and wanted him out, disrespected him like it was nothing, man. And ladies and gentlemen, this thing got so big. The fact that Khabib, the UFC legend fam, Khabib, ladies and gentlemen, went on social media and said, if you walk into the gym or into the pitch, it doesn't matter whether they're fighters or footballers, as a head coach, you are in charge. But if there's an environment in your team where not everyone follows your demands, you're definitely not on the same path. I believe Alonso is the top 3 coaches of the modern era. If the team didn't work with him, then the players need to be changed, not the coach. Ladies and gentlemen, if Khabib, someone from a different sport, fam, a sport where they fight for a living, not kick footballs for a living, fight for a living. This is literally the most, I don't know, like a basic random fan ever, right? Random Real Madrid fan you can find who doesn't regularly keep up with everything that happens for Real Madrid. This brother came out telling you how it is genuinely shameful to Perez, in my opinion, shameful to players like Vinicius Jr., who has still not made any messages on Instagram, still didn't say his farewell to Xabi Alonso. While we had, everyone was going at Jude Bellingham as well for not doing that, but Jude Bellingham apparently came out and he said this on Instagram, saying as well on top of it that it's a load of that word, ladies and gentlemen, and that everything is fake and don't believe everything you see on social media. Basically just hinting that with Jude Bellingham, right? And it's far from the truth. Ladies and gentlemen, man, I don't know what to believe anymore, man. The fact that something that pisses me off so much is that Xabi Alonso, the treatment he got. I reacted to a video on Instagram. If you guys want to go and check my Instagram out, I reacted to it. The treatment and the difference of treatment in Barcelona and Real Madrid is genuinely what is pissing me off, man. The fact that you see Hansi Flick so happy with these players where he was never even seen smiling. He went on an interview and said that I am smiling for now. He even said it. I used to say it all the time and he said it. He said that back in Bayern Munich, back in coaching in Germany, he never smiled. He comes to Barcelona, he feels different, man. They brought something different in him. The way they respect Hansi Flick, he is like a father figure to those Barcelona players, man. And then Xabi Alonso, disrespect. Player ego is the culture in Real Madrid. Family is the culture at Barcelona. And that's what genuinely pisses me off, man. And what else pisses me off? Ladies and gentlemen, I see the announcement of this brother right here. First of all, just to clear everything up, everyone is commenting and telling me this everywhere. He does not look like me. Do not disrespect me. I'm so sorry. He looks nothing like me, fam. How does he look like me? But anyways, now that we cleared that up, I just look at his picture alone. I was like, who is this brother? Why is he our coach? What is that, fam? Who is that? The fact that he became a meme already, everyone under the comment section, every time he is being posted, everyone's like, who is that? Fam, do you know how embarrassing that is? That's just embarrassing. Everyone is telling you, who are you, fam? And I think he used to play for us. I know who he is. He used to be a bench player, obviously, but still a bench Real Madrid player. Making him a manager, fam? And I understand not all great managers were great footballers, I know that. But still, he just looks like he doesn't have any ideas. He looks clueless. He doesn't even know how to tie his own tie. Oh my god, man. The fact that this brother already has training pictures, right? You just know someone from his training pictures. I'm so sorry, I don't want to be that guy who judges too fast, right? But look at the training pictures, ladies and gentlemen, right? He's looking down. He's looking confused. He looks like he has zero aura. Alaba is not even looking at him, fam. None of the players are looking at him. He's looking down on this one player and the one player doesn't even look at his face. He looks like already a failed project, man. He genuinely looks like a failed project. He looks like he has no authority. You thought Xabi Alonso did not have any authority over Kylian Mbappe or Vinicius Jr. You think this brother has any clue or authority? He looks like he doesn't have authority. Xabi Alonso, at least he looked like he had some authority. This brother looks, no, I see nothing. The fact that he used to train the Real Madrid Castella players, apparently, ladies and gentlemen. The Real Madrid Academy. He used to be the coach, right? And look at this form, fam. He lost to Athletic Bilbao. He lost to Racing. Is that Celta Vigo, I believe? He lost to Osasuna's B team. And he lost to that team? What the hell is a CD Tenerife? What is a CD Tenerife? Oh. He lost using the Real Madrid Academy players. You think you would give them these superstars of Real Madrid players and you think they would perform? Are you insane? Are you out of your goddamn mind, fam? He also said that Vinicius Jr. good pressing, apparently was like clips coming out from the academy or the training saying that, oh, Vinicius good pressing, come on Rodrigo, good pressing. Oh my god, he's already bending down to Vinicius Jr. So Vinicius Jr. does not fight with him, man. You see what's happening here. He's already bending down himself to Vinicius Jr. Ladies and gentlemen, then we move on to Barcelona's news. Apparently they have officially signed Cancelo. And look, I just wanted to show you the interview of Cancelo, right? Look at what he says. My minutes, it's obvious that I'm going to train to play, but the decision is to Misters. Let me repeat the sentence. That decision is Misters Hansi Flick. Balde, Gerard Martin, Jules, Eric Garcia are doing well. It's going to be a difficult, but it's like, I like the challenges. You see the difference of mentality. He is not out there crying himself to sleep saying, oh, I did not play any minutes. If you play bad, you're getting benched. You hear that, Vinicius Jr.? Look at this brother. We listen to the mister. Something Real Madrid players did not do to Xabi Alonso. Listen to the brother. Well, that is it from the El Clasico news or the Real Madrid Barcelona news. You guys please come up with a name and write it in the comment section. I don't know if you guys like the new logo as well. I made it myself. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, if you can make a logo and send it to me on my Instagram DMs, you can do that as well. Thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe, comment, and I see every single comment. And gracias, amigos.